Hey, and welcome to my first recording of what I think I'm going to call Postcards from New York. Have you ever gotten a postcard from someone who were away on vacation? Did you enjoy it? Growing up, I collected postcards from family members, from friends. I had even pen pals throughout the world. I grew up in Denmark, and living in a small country, I was on the countryside, even just small communities. It really taught me that the world was very big and that there's a lot to explore and to see and to learn, and a lot of people to meet, a lot of cultures to experience. So growing up, I collected all these postcards. My grandfather was a postal worker with the Danish Postal Service, and he had gifted me his postcard collection as well as his stamps collection that he had for years. So I have a lot of vintage postcards and stamps in my collection even to this day. But what I'm going to talk about now is this new thing that pandemic did to me. I usually don't buy things on eBay. I may sell occasionally things, but I was on eBay and I I searched postcards. Why? I don't know. It happened. And I started seeing all these beautiful antique, vintage, old postcards. And then I got caught up with that. And I got my first delivery. And I'm going to show you what I got. So these are from eBay. These are all from the same seller. I have more postcards coming from different sellers. That of course I'm going to hopefully shoot another video. I'm going to show you this one. There's a glare because it was arrived in plastic to preserve it. This is Grand Central Terminal. And on the back side it reads, let me take it out of the plastic. On the back side it reads, located on East 42nd Street between Vanderbilt and Lexington Avenues, this is the terminus of the New York Central, the New York, New Haven, and Hartford, and the New York and Harlem Railroads. Over 600 trains arrive and depart daily in the largest railway terminal of the world. Like, how cute is this? This is not how Grand Central Terminal looks today, or at least let me rephrase that. It pretty much does look like this, but the surroundings not so much. As a matter of fact, with all the new developments around Grand Central Terminal, if you lived back then, this postcard does not say year, but based on what I know, this is probably a drawing from the 20s. I think about 100 years old. And now the developments have really just kind of covered everything around Grand Central. You can't really see Grand Central unless you're literally in front of it. So that was the first postcard. The next postcard is, let me take this out of the plastic. That is St. Patrick's Cathedral on 5th Avenue. And that's basically what it says. St. Patrick's Cathedral. And on the back, it has an address to a Francis Quinn, but there are no greetings. This is kind of like a what's it called? Like a photograph. So it's not really like postcard style. The next one is the same style, kind of gloss, and this is Grace Church, which is down on Broadway, not too far from Astor Place and Cooper Union. Grace Church was also designed by the same architect as Grand Central Terminal. No, what am I saying? As St. Patrick's Cathedral, that's what I was trying to say. Same architect. Next postcard. is the Church of the Transfiguration, better known as the Little Church Around the Corner on East 29th Street. Many prominent people from all over the country, including theatrical people, are married here. It has an important collection of rare paintings, wood carvings, and statues, and is noted for its charm and quiet. Very cute. Alright, I should really lay off saying cute. Everything is cute. All the postcards are cute. So, no writings on the back. This next one is Hotel President. And this one I thought was really nice because this is kind of like an advertisement. It was meant as an advertisement for the hotel. I guess certain hotels, they still have like postcards or postcards or little thank you notes that they leave in the hotel that you can take with you or that you could use to send out. But this one has writing on the back. It reads, Hotel President, 234th West 48th Street, New York City. And this is the offer they were giving you. Well, back then at least. 3 glorious days in New York. How much do you think 3 glorious days in New York would cost today? How much? At least $600, $700, $800? Well, back then, and again, I do not have a year on this one, but back then it was $10. So we're still probably looking at roughly 90 years ago. For the $10, what you get is rooms, meals, Hollywood Cabaret, Radio City Music Hall, and other entertainment. Write to hotel for further information. Yeah, because back then you couldn't just go on the website. They also offer 2, 5, and 6 day tours. I wonder if it was on the sightseeing buses that actually did exist back then. Oh, and then we have this one, the final New York postcard, which is was written on, and it is from the airlines terminal. The airlines terminal on 42nd Street. And it has writing on the back and a very, very clear post stamp here. And it was postmarked 1944. And not sure where it was sent to. It's hard to read the the writing here. But 1940, I'm not even gonna try and see what it says. Something about I have something in New York, and I'm just getting around to sending a few cards. Oh, the person has been in New York for a while and is just getting around to sending a few cards. Can't read it. Can't read it. But look at that postmark. I love it. So those were the New York postcards. I kind of got the whole thing going. Then I got 2 other ones because I am Danish. I'm from Denmark. I got this one as well, which is from Copenhagen. A street in Copenhagen, Denmark. Certain localities, like certain people, please us at first sight. We cannot tell why. Listen to this. Being Danish, right? Listen. I'm going to read it again. Certain localities, like certain people, try again. Certain localities, like certain people, please us at first sight. We cannot tell why. They give us pleasure. This Danish capital is such a place. It is not handsome architecturally. Most of its streets are narrow and old-fashioned, but the city has 2 very noticeable characteristics: cleanliness and cheerfulness. This is hilarious. Oh, anyway, I hadn't read that, so that was my first reaction. But this is the city I was born, and I've lived there some years and lived all over this, not all over the country. I lived primarily in Zealand, but I was born in Copenhagen, lived there for some years, grew up in the countryside, and then the last 2 years before I moved to New York, I lived in on Amager, which is a part of Copenhagen. And then this final postcard, which is just for fun, this one. Since I am in travel and tourism, look at this one. What a place for a trip. I thought that was kind of cute. Yep. So those are the postcards that I got this time around. Um, and I have been in the bidding wars for more postcards on from different sellers on eBay, and I've been winning some very nice ones. There are some coming that have was postmarked 1907, 1908. So we are talking more than 100 years old. Very excited about getting those. So stay tuned for more postcards if you like that. And also, I think I may have a little giveaway. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Okay, if you saw this video and you think receiving postcards is nice and you would like to see what my handwriting looks like, it's not pretty, write a comment, write a private message, and give me your address or your workplace address, and I will handwrite you a postcard from New York City. I think that could be kind of like a cool idea to kind of feel like you belong, or connected to the greater world still, even though we're kind of shut down and in lockdown here in this pandemic. So if you want a handwritten postcard from me, from New York City, let me know, and I will make that happen. Not these postcards. These postcards are going to be on my wall. I don't know. We'll see. I have a lot of bare walls behind me, so I think I'm gonna figure something nice out with them. But for now, take care. Bye bye.